This video is a beginning aerial yoga sequence. Hi, my name is Jessie, and it is such a beautiful day today that I had to take it outside. And I thought that I could show you some really basic introductory things for the yoga hammocks. There are two different kinds that you can get. There is one that is just one big chunk of fabric. I don't have those up yet. So we are going to play around with these that have the handles, which are really helpful if you are lacking in strength, whether it be in the upper body or the core. To begin, we're just going to center the feet under our hips at about the center of the hammock. And we can just reach our arms out, grab a hold of the hammock. If you have the long hammock, you can just circle your arms around to capture your wrists in the fabric. And we're just going to go in circles. Just come forward, to the side, and back. Just working to start getting our bodies nice and open. And just playing around with this. I'm having some fun. And then reverse. This will also help us learn to control ourselves as we do aerial yoga a bit and help us work on our upper body strength a little bit as well. Excellent. Now we can just take the hammock, put it back behind our back. We want to have it right at our shoulder blades. We might want to capture the handles if we do have some. This is what it looks like on the back. And from here, we're just going to let the fabric support our weight. Stretch our legs out long. Make sure that you keep a hold of the handles, otherwise they just might come around and smack you in the face. So be mindful of that. And then just go from side to side. Bend one leg as you straighten the other, and just work it out. Working on keeping the hips elevated, maybe. Just going from side to side, side to side. Excellent. Next, just bend your legs. Bring your right ankle to your left leg, flex the foot, pull the toes in towards the shin. This is Pigeon Pose. Just sink your hips down into the pose. If you want, you can rock a little bit. Just being mindful of your level of flexibility. Keep the core engaged, keep the hips lifted a bit. You should really be able to feel it on the outside edge of your right leg. And bring that left ankle to the right leg. Flex the foot. Just rock back and forth. Sink into the posture. Really feel a deep stretch. Good job. Walk your feet back. Maybe grab a hold of the middle handle if you want. And then just shift your weight. We're going to take our legs, bend them, bring ourselves forward. You can use the handles if you want. Bring yourself back. Or maybe not. Bring yourself forward, just let your arms come back behind you. Allow your chest to open up. And come back. Good job. Come forward. Feels good, just let your arms come out back behind you. Good job. and just come back to center. And take the hammock around in front of us and work on a warrior pose. Just transitioning to warrior one. Bring the left foot towards the back edge of the mat. Bring that right leg, just hook it into the mat. And we're going to just bring ourselves forward, bending that right leg. You can do a crescent lunge where you keep your toes on the ground. You can use this top handle to keep yourself upright if you choose, or if you want to do warrior one, align your back arch up with the center of the hip. Just let yourself go forward. And back. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, come. Good job. Out, pose. And then switch sides. Left leg comes over. If you want to do a crescent lunge, grab a hold of the handles. Maybe bring yourself forward. Bring yourself back. Squeezing your inner thighs together. Maybe try lifting yourself up a bit with the top handles on the hammock. Bring yourself back. Transition to warrior one. Point the toes out. Try to get that back arch lined up with the center of the hammock. Position yourself so it is so. Just make yourself into warrior one. Keep that back leg active. It may be a deeper stretch than you're accustomed to. Bring yourself back. Use the handles to assist if you need to. Come back. Good job. Slowly come back to center. Excellent. Next, we can come to a seated position on the hammock, because let's face it, that's why you got this thing, right? And you want to bring the hips to the very edge of the hammock. Leave your toes on the ground and grab a hold of the sides of the fabric, and we're going to start just by working on lifting our legs up. Lift them up, bring them back down. 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 Bring them up, bring them back down. Bring them up, bring them back down. Keeping the legs straight. Bring them up, bring them back down. Bring them up, bring them back down. Bring them up, bring them back down. Good job. And then you can just make sure that the fabric is right at the hip crease. The fabric on the back comes down so that it's right along the hips, right on the low back. This is what it should look like on the back. Next, you can just bring your legs up. Maybe grab the second handle. Keep the legs straight and get mentally prepared. Legs are straight up. You might want to stop right here if this is as far as you want to go, and then come back down. Or you can keep going. Have the legs up nice and straight. Grab a hold of the handles. Bring yourself over. If you don't have handles, you can just hold on to the fabric, but after we practice a few times, bringing the legs up, bringing the legs back, bring the legs up, bring the legs back. It's very important where you position the fabric, otherwise it's going to cut into you. So you'll have to find the place where it works best for you. It should be right under your hips, right up against your low back. Bring the legs up, lean back, legs come straight up. Maybe that's where you stop. Maybe you just practice this movement a few times. Or you can, ta-da! And that wraps it up for yoga basics in the yoga hammock. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you loved this video. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Instagram. Until next time, may love and light be yours. Namaste.